To set up a metric project, there's a couple things you need to be aware of, and the first is that there is a metric data set inside of the work structure, and it uses a configuration variable or a configuration file, AEC metric mode.cfg. So for metric projects, you're going to need to include that configuration to pull in the metric standards. To do this in ProjectWise, you would come down to the managed project and set a new configuration block. Give it a name, something like AEC underscore WS underscore 001 underscore metric mode, and then say attach this to all AEC metric DGN projects, and then hit apply, and then go to the configuration. And this time what you want to do is add a directive and say include. And there's a setting that you can really use to help you by doing an add. And this time you're going to add a string. And you're going to want to point to the corporate data set. So if you go into the Bentley config folder and look at the common config, you'll notice that there is a configuration variable called AEC corporate dataset that points to the Bentley folder. And that's probably the best one to use because it'll stay very consistent. And I'll show you exactly what that's going to do. Since USTN site is pointing at standards, the corporate dataset is pointing at the Bentley folder. So from the Bentley folder we can drill down to datasets metric to get to this configuration variable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the AEC corporate dataset. I'm going to go back to my string, put in a $, open parentheses, and I'm going to paste in the corporate dataset, close parentheses. Then put in the datasets / metric / and then the name of the file up here, AEC underscore metric mode.cfg, and hit OK. And hit OK, and hit OK. And then when I go back to my project, so for my demonstration project, if I wanted to do DGN mode, I would come in, go to Properties, go to Workspace, go to Project, and attach this AECWS metric mode product to the configuration block to that project. Hit Apply, hit OK. And now this project is a metric DGN project. You can exit out of the files and you're done.